Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I'll be taking another look at Nioh 2. So the update 1.24 has come out and it has resolved a few issues, and from what I can see it's improved performance a little bit as well. So just going to quickly go through the in-game settings. Just going to remove my on-screen display. So first up, playing at resolution of 3840 by 2160, rendering resolutions at 100%, so I'm playing at native. Frame rate is capped to 120 frames per second, which isn't too bad for this type of game, better than 60 frames. High quality is the highest setting in this game. No motion blurs, I'm not very much a fan of it, especially when you're playing over 30 FPS, it looks sometimes pretty awful. In this game I don't think it looks great. Dynamic reflections are on ambient occlusions, and of course texture quality and effect quality is at high, which is the highest. NVIDIA Shadowplay Highlights is just a GeForce experience feature if you want to record highlights of your game and you've got an NVIDIA card which is Shadowplay compatible. You can use that feature. I record with my capture card, so it's not something I'm interested in having on it. It's not something that improves graphics or anything like that. So one of the best things about Nioh 2 is just that you can kind of create your own customized character, no more Japanese Geralt, and you can kind of just do your own little spin on the game. You can use female characters as well if that's what you wish. I'm still got the kind of stance system, overhead stance. Let me just take my weapon out, it looks a bit more better. So you got the three stances, they all kind of have their own pros and cons. Overhead stance best for power, middle stance is kind of like mid-range jack of all trades stance, and then you got the lower stance which is the weakest but good for defense. You got two weapons. I'm using the Odachi, which is like the extended katana on a pole, and then you've got like your secondary weapon which is just a katana. So I like using the Odachi. It's very, very strong. It uses a lot of stamina though, so you got to be careful. Let's take this guy out. Keep an eye on my stamina. It's going to be too effective. So it's got to make my way. And Dark Souls fans, it's pretty much got a lot of similarities. Like Amito is basically like souls. You can collect them, use them to progress and power up your character. If you die, you have to go back to that same spot and recover those souls, or the Amita, what they're called in this game. So it's pretty much the same system, just has its own differences. You've got this special power where you can use like a protect demon spirit, and you almost look like a Onimusha when you use it, and that's pretty cool. I don't think which way to go now. So another thing is you often run across fallen warriors, which are actually other characters, other players that I've been playing. So this guy was Garrick DI, was level 2, and he died here. I fancy my chances against him, so let's revive him, see if we can take what he's got. Yeah, not providing too much resistance at the moment. So yeah, easy work. Doesn't have anything that I'm interested in. Heirloom greaves are not going to improve my character, so I'm just going to ignore those. No point of carrying extra weight. Let's see what this person is. Bloody Grave from Turbo Owl, level 2. I might as well fight him as well, or her. See how I do. Okay. Save up my stamina now. Try to counter attack, but this person's got an interesting fighting style. Fights with their fists. I've never really come up against someone without weapons. I'm going to use my long range weapon to my advantage. Lone Wolf Praises, very, very low level armor. I'm not really going to mess around with that. Let's keep it moving. I'm going to go up here, see if there's anything to kill. I'm going to change my weapon now to the katana, just so you can kind of see the difference in the weapons. It's a lot faster, allows you to keep more stamina and do more attacks, but it's just a little bit weaker. So I'm going to start off with my how did this one come out though? This one came out of nowhere. I'm not going to get ambushed here. Leave, use an elixir and regroup. So it's easy to get yourself in sticky situations if you're not careful. change to my overhead stance. A few more attacks should finish them off. Finish this one off. So they attempted to kill me and failed miserably, but it was a nice attempt, me running after one and the other one kind of jumping down from there to try and ambush me. See if there's anyone left here that I need to kill. Let's go up here. Nope. So I haven't talked much about performance. So you can see my GPU load down there in green. When the game reaches the 120 FPS cap, you'll see my GPU drop down from lower than 90%, because once your GPU reaches the target frame rate, it starts to try and save power, so it kind of backs off. So you won't be 100% load. It's not a CPU bottleneck, it's just more of a power saving feature. Let's try and kite this guy away from the other guy that's coming with the axe. I don't really want to fight both of them at once if I can help it. I do fancy my chances, but it's always best to make it as comfortable as possible. Guess not. So I'm just going to have to fight this guy first. Try and heal up first. With them being so close together, I think the Odachi would be the better weapon. So I was talking to him out. Now it's just me and him one-on-one. Couldn't dodge all of my attacks. One more attack should do it. I'm just going to switch to my overhead stance with the most power. Absolutely ripped them apart. It's got rogue gauntlets, but they don't really improve on what I've already got, so no point in using it. I'm going to change my stance. Take this guy out now. Always throw the rock at you, but doesn't really do much. Just hit him before he got to me. A lot of demons around here. I don't remember the beam so much. Odachi making light work of these guys. Okay, so I need to try and recover the souls that I lost at some point. I can't remember exactly what the location is, but I'm gonna go looking for that. Need to progress. So yeah, it seems like I'm averaging around 80 frames or so. The frames per second again is a bit all over the place, but the gameplay is a little bit smoother now since the patch has been implemented. Oh, there's someone with shooting an arrow. I haven't got any arrows myself, so I'm gonna have to go up there and take them out. This guy out. This game is pretty gory. His limbs just go everywhere, so if you're squeamish for blood, this probably might not be the game for you. And I love the way the blood coats the weapons. Odachi is just covered in blood at the moment, and your armor as well, so there is a little bit of attention to detail there. So I don't know if I explained it already. The shrines are very much like the bonfire from Dark Souls. So you touch these, you'll recover all your health and recovery items, but you'll also revive all of the enemies you killed. So I'm not going to be doing that right now. Can't swim, so if you fall off the bridge, you will die. So I'm going to try and kite this guy away from the bridge, because some of your attacks just take you over the edge. So it's got to be careful with him. Switch to my overhead stance and try. I did get hit there, but yeah, I dealt with that guy pretty well. Okay, let's try and take out this guy. Oh man. Yes. Using the elixir. Take out the guy with the arrow. He's just taking cheap shots at me. Okay, I was able to get an arrow myself, so I can now take out this guy that's shooting at me, which is useful. Let's see if I can evade him and then counter attack. Gotta get this target quickly. I missed. That's the only arrow I had as well. It's just a little bit over his head. Okay, so there's this guy trying to ambush me. Quite well now. Alright, I'm going to just save up my stamina and take this one out as well. I need to work on my parry. I'm not that good at doing that. Twice there. Should be doing better than that. I'm using far too many elixirs. Finished him. Too powerful to block. Okay, let's see if there's anything in here of interest. Nope. Okay, let's keep going. Don't really like fighting on bridges, as I said, but I'll give it a go. He ended up falling down. I wonder if he can get back to me. I haven't got any arrows to strike him with either. I'm just gonna go after the other guy. I think he fell in the water. I've got 3 on 1. I'm not gonna allow myself to be surrounded. So I'm gonna take these guys out first. This could end badly. I'm not careful. I almost took him down. Brutal finish. Irregular troops, curse grazers. I don't know how to pronounce that, but yeah, that's not going to improve my armor at all, so I'm just going to avoid that. So every now and then you do get buffs that kind of just heal you as time goes on. So this one's about to finish, so no need to use an elixir. Got a decent amount of health here. Okay, let's keep moving. This is where I died last time. I was able to recover those souls, but there's 9,000. I think there are some other souls that I've lost somewhere else, but I think I've lost those completely now, because when you die more than once, you kind of just lose the souls you had before the first death, so very much like Dark Souls in that regard. Took him out. Shouldn't have had your back to me. There's a guy with an arrow around here, I believe. Take this guy out. Yeah, this guy with an arrow up there. Be careful there. I'm not gonna lock onto anyone because there's 3 of them. It's easier to maneuver around when you're not locked onto anyone. So I'm just gonna run up here and deal with this guy. Oh, damn it. So some of the spirits do talk when you don't know what the hell happened here. Some weird cat. Now it's following me. I don't know if it provides some kind of support in any way, but I'll take any help I can get. Let's move along. So this area is pretty I've got no more elixirs. I need to be very careful. See if he dropped anything of use. Nope. So yeah, this is what's going on here. I don't know if that makes another shrine available to you. I'm not really a big Nioh player, so someone may in the comments maybe have to explain what I just did there. I know I talked to one of those little things that are always at the shrines. Sacred water. So sacred water is good because it kind of helps revive your stamina. In the area I'm about to go in, your stamina replenishes a lot slower, sorry, so it's going to be useful to drink one of these. So I'm going to take one of these now. Alright. Let's keep going. Can't pray at this shrine because it seems to be defiled, cannot be used. Let's take this for now. So you really got to watch your stamina in this area because it doesn't revive so fast. Okay. The try and draw this one out. Come on, follow me. They always throw the stone straight away. So that little kind of cap thing actually is like a support. It actually does help me. So that's pretty cool. Maybe you can distract them. Okay, it seems we've cleared the area. So we've got like a boss to fight now. And I don't fancy my chances without any elixirs, to be honest. So I pretty much know I'm going to die here. So I'm going to look around. But I'm going to try and kill it. I don't think I will be able to though. It's not good. I got absolutely wrecked by that attack. Anyway guys, that's pretty much it for me. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks for watching.